Lunatics against RSGMY. This time RSGMY going to be on the blue side and Lunatics on the red side. And I'm hoping to see a little bit of bounce back here coming from Lunatics. And you talked about this, Lofel. It comes down towards the draft. And you also make a very early prediction. Today, game 1, potentially, very high potential, 2-1. Why is that?
Not anymore. Not anymore. Because I do feel like Lunatics is a pretty strong team. It's like they have the raw ingredients.
Yep.
They just haven't been cooking it up well. And looking at game number 1, where it's like you have all the ways to win, but you don't even try to get it. You don't try to grasp it. I kind of feel like this is not about your physical strength. Now it's more about the mental strength. So I feel like if they do the same thing game number 2, yeah, it's going to be a 2-0.
Unfortunately, I have some very, very concerning fact to share with you right now here, Lafel. I don't know if it's called a fun fact or is it called a sad fact.
Okay.
Because Dato has never won a single game yet since Season 11 until now. He's on the same ship with Team Secret.
1 second.
I don't know if it's a fun fact or is it a sad fact.
I mean, it depends on which side you're on. If you're for Lunatics, yeah, nah. Everyone else in the world is like, hey, yo, that's amazing. It's hard to lose all the time.
But speaking of losing, Angela, one of the most banned heroes thus far since the debut of this recent patch, even in other regions here. First pick in the hands of RGMI. A very comfortable hero in the hands of Zakus, but this time you're not going to be able to play it here, Zakus.
Either way, Lunatics, their draft just now was very high dive composition. They're picking up the Martis again. I kind of felt like, in a way, it's denying it from RGMY. And now with the Harif pick as well, also seems like they're denying it away.
Harif first pick?
Yeah, that's a very early pick.
Isn't that asking for it?
I mean, here's the thing. I think the mindset is, seeing the Angela there, Lolios is going to pick it up. It's one of his favorite heroes.
I know.
Season 7 was amazing. The game against Homeboys was amazing. But again, look at both picks from Lunatics. They're taking power picks from RSGMY. I don't even know if that's a good strategy to do or not.
Like, I understand the Harif as a denial pick here. You know, just because how Heartsguard is really, really great. Wouldn't you say an Angel Link would be a bigger threat compared to a Harif? Or maybe even Angela with Uranus, or maybe even Angela, I don't know, maybe Terisla to a certain degree. Not really that great, but oh, speaking of Terisla, they are going to pick it coming from RGMI, and that's going to be Repo playing it.
I'm just wondering, Team Lunatics, I'm pretty sure it's hard to train against this because you don't usually let your opponents have this composition of having your opponents having the Angela as well as the Harif. But we've seen in Indonesia where they even bring in the Esmeralda Gold Lane. And it's been doing quite well after the nerf for the Common Emblem. I'm not so sure how do the players feel about the Esmeralda Gold Lane. But I kind of feel like that's one of those matchups that you can have a very good advantage at. But again, it's very hard to train unless you specifically tell your opponents, hey, can you draft this way and could you let me have the Esmeralda?
I think this is a pretty good shout as well, considering that, you know, Esmeralda, it's not about, hey, you know, any other marksman or whatever, right? Like when it comes to Esmeralda, I just want to do damage and pierce your shield. Harif has a lot of shield, gives a lot of advantage coming for the Harif. So I'm surprised they did not go for it. They are, but at the same time, draft's pretty much straightforward here coming from RSGMY. Lunatics, they draft up the Kufra for themselves as well this time. But so far, I'm surprised they're picking this, considering that RSGMY has not shown any heroes with high mobilities.
But the potential is there. The Ling, you talked about it.
Yeah, but is Kufra a great way to deal with Ling?
Not 100%, but here's the thing. If they do this, it's fine, which is invading the enemy's jungle. But we saw their lack of enthusiasm to be super aggressive. Makes me feel like maybe not the best shot.
All right, fair enough. But the question here is, will they even bother to bring the Link? Or maybe just go for something a little bit more straightforward here. Lands, Fredrin against a Mortis is pretty good here. But so far, RGMI, they didn't go for that. They will go for the land slot. But nope, this time Lunatic says, you know what? I'm just going to ban it off away from you.
Come on,
Pick the Link. I want to play
showtime.
against a Link. I guess that's the idea here. But Lunatics, no, they didn't double down on that. They actually go for the Cloud ban. Huh. This is interesting.
I mean, maybe
very weird draft, to be honest.
no, maybe they just know that Demon Kite or Skadaga doesn't favor scaling junglers. Maybe that's why. But
Fredrin, a scaling jungle?
no, I mean like Ling and such.
Oh, okay,
you know?
fair enough.
Like Ling, Yisun, those kind of heroes.
Wipe out
But
all the
I don't know.
injustice in the
Looking at
world.
their composition right now, I kind of get it because they're kind of lacking in damage. Even though Terizla and Eve, I would argue, do very good damage, but it's not bursty. You know, it doesn't completely eliminate anyone without having the chance to counter back. So I kind of feel like RSGMY, they will have at least one, you know, either from the gold lane or the jungle. So I don't know, even with that kind of fact, is Claude really a good ban? Because I kind of feel like Claude doesn't help the composition coming in from RSGMY. Because a lot of small damage, you kind of can fight back.
Agreed.
100 to 0, like, I don't know, a Clint maybe, Brody, you know, it doesn't feel as fun. But going up against this competition, probably not the best. So the other things, what are they picking up now? Probably to fight against the EXP.
Well, if they're not going to go for marksman here, it is pretty much in the hands of RSGMY to kind of mirror this. Like, do they want to play with a full fighter, full mage kind of composition here, no marksman composition? Or do they just, you know, scale it back a little bit here? Maybe, you know what, jungle marksman is still an option here. And Yishu Ranger are technically in that vicinity. But no, RGMY, they lean on the Irritel, they bring in the Baxia as well, a lot of sustainabilities, and I like this. Angela and Baxia, it's very difficult to kill. And it actually deals with the shields coming in from the Harif. But Lunatics, final pick, Valir!
Okay!
I talked about this before the show, and you guys brought up some interesting facts.
Yeah, 0% win rate so far.
I like the Valir.
In this composition, it's good because you got a lot of frontline here. Valir has a lot of targets. But the thing is like RGMY, it's a fortress. They have a lot of beefy people all around the Irritel, and now with the additional item coming in, Irritel is gonna hurt quite a lot. It doesn't matter how much shield you guys have, gonna burst all of them down. So I talked about they need some kind of burst. They got it in Irritel, but now it's a really team fight heavy composition coming in from RSGMY. I want to see how Demon Kite on this Baxia, can you push Lunatics back, or is Valir gonna deny you of every single engage?
Well, it's all about hitting those late game power timing here. Team Lunatics looking to put on the pedal to the metal to fight for the series here. Can they take a game and drag this out? Stick around to find out because we are heading into game number 2. And this is RSGMY going up against Team Lunatics.
All right, so for now, we can see everything looks pretty standard. Now, I just want to see how fast this game ramps up. I think that's the thing that I'm personally looking for, because we saw in the previous game, Demon Kite just like, I'm just going to farm my own jungle. If I have an opportunity, I'll go to your jungle. For this one, I kind of want to see him trying to force it out. Against the Martis, not the easiest matchup, but with all the beef coming in from RSGMY and Angela as well as Eve, be very good at slowing down opponents. I don't know, there's an opportunity. I just don't know whether they will go for it or not.
This, I just, you know, at the same time, we do see a little bit of harassment coming in. Asia, he's going to try and force the issue, but look at him, he's getting completely slowed down. He could not even get out. Tries to flicker out, but he's pretty much dead here. And this is a big problem for Team Lunatics, because prior to this, I caught a glimpse onto the emblem. 3 agilities and a quantum chops coming from RGMY, and Lunatics only had 1 agility.
Okay, I kind of like, what? Like, why did you do that, Esha? I mean, like, I was talking about the potential coming in from RSGMY. You see how tanky, you see how much slow that they can give. So in that kind of sense, you can out-trade your opponents, but I don't know, why did... You know what? Let's just forget about it. Let's just continue with the game.
Yep, at the same time, Repo just got his rapid boots here to deal with the potential slows that may be coming in from Zakas later on. But at the same time, it all comes down to Lunatics snowballing with Kato taking a charge on this Harry. But so far, they're just playing it very passive right now.
Yeah, again, Team Lunatics kind of feel like after the small round I have, I kind of feel like it's all about them not understanding each other's timing so far. Because the communication, I feel like it's not there really. And now it's just like, oh, I thought you were going to come in. It's like, no, where'd you go in? I was going to back away. So I kind of feel like You gotta fix that.
Oh boy, Repo, look at this at the back lines. He actually found Zakus, and he gets the solo kill. Zakus not looking in the right direction, but at the same time does not have a flicker to get out of it. Very nice takedown, and now the continuation comes in. They're trying to pick off Repo. Can he get out? Down towards the last HP. Can he trade off Yuna? No, he cannot. The decimation comes in. Demon Kite sidesteps the minions. Can he get the stun? Real Evolution is there, and it's good. Storm, just the right amount of damage, but top side as well. Leo's in a little bit of trouble, but the clutch! Heart's God coming in from Zeph to save Loleo, turn the tide, and they get the kill on Dato.
Dude, Lolios, the flicker forward Lolios. If he sees a fight and people tell him that's not a good idea, it's like, oh, don't tell me it's a good idea, I'm gonna go in.
At the same time here, Zaf is going to try and slow down Asia. Lolios thinking about going for the push, but it's just not worth it as of now. Turtle Contrast in the hands of Chen from the side of Team Lunatics, but RSG, do we have the damage here? They will be forced to get the reset, and Lunatics, they back out.
Yeah, right now I kind of feel like what they were planning for is they thought a lot will go help Lolios. You know, everyone just rotate up top so that they have a freer time at the turtle, but it looks like Ripple has his eyes on Ken and be like, yeah, you're not going to take this away from us, we're going to protect it. And so for now, I would say RSG MY, the biggest thing is that they're winning all the lanes. The impact coming in from Team Lunatics double row mid is not working out so far.
Agreed, agreed. But at the same time, now Demon Kite now already dropping down half HP. Lunatics nowhere to be found. Yuna seems like it is going to be the easy turtle for RSGMY. And again, early contention still in the hands of RSGMY. And Team Lunatics hasn't made any reactions at all.
Yeah, right now, RSGMY, they have the lead. Can be, say, kind of like the reverse of the first game, but before that, Lolius jumps back in!
Oh my goodness, Hotgoss comes in, Lunatic, they need to get out, they're getting slowed so hard, coming in, and Asia will be the sacrificial lamb. Once you get in, you can't get out, and now Zakus, late to the party, he's gonna try and stop Demon Kite, but that's all. RSGMY, 4-man up top, this tier 1 will potentially fall. Demon Kite trying to slow them down here, but Lunatics don't think they have the damage to do this. Zakus gonna try and throw himself as a bait, but that should be all in this skirmish.
I legit feel Lolios has selective hearing. I think someone told him retreat, and I thought the thing that he heard is like, oh, I thought you said retry. I thought you told me to try again.
Agreed.
But, you know, with the follow coming from his team, it's helping him out a lot. I love it when Lolios is allowed to be aggressive. I love it when he wants to go in, there's support. This is a good RSG.
Agreed. No, Ice Queen on purchase up on Zap as well, but Asia, they are going to try and force a fight. Demon Kai, Zap slowing them down. Look at them, they cannot get out as well. Force the flicker out, but it's going to be Lolios from behind with the Heart Guard. Runs them down with the sprint, run and gun, and that's going to be 2 easy kills. Chen a little bit late to the party, but what can Chen do? Because Lolios slowly but surely mowing down the tier 1 down mid, while Repo is slowly poking Chen away. Lolios, he is doing some serious damage, and Lunatics forced to concede mid control.
At this point, look at the damage coming in from Lolios. It's hard for you to fight against that. Look at the damage Dedo did to Demon Kite. Demon Kite, it was like, did you just use all that you have, and that's all that you did?
I saw a 523 critical coming from
A
Dato,
critical 500?
and Demon Kite was like, huh? Was that 500 damage? That didn't feel like 500 damage.
Well, Demon Kite does have a lot of HP even now. It looks like a fight going on in Turtle. Oh, Yuna actually stole it away.
Oh, beautiful stuff coming from Lunatics here, but from behind, Repo, 3-man penalty zone. Here comes the real manipulation. They catch on Yuna, and Lunatics, they're trying to get out, but Dato gets the perfect Salmon Forest, but it's not gonna be enough, because the Heart's Guard from Zif will keep Demon Kite alive. Repo trying to survive this, but it's gonna be Demon Kite that interjects this, heals up Repo, and now Chen needs to run for his life. The slows from the Angela a little bit too much, but at the same time, the fort was split off, and Storm was the only straggler for Lunatics to actually get a kill off.
I love that Storm delayed his own death by not moving. That's the point of hesitation, where I saw Lunatics like, okay, he's gonna come out now. Okay, never mind, I'm just gonna enter the bush myself.
But At the same time here, now Yuna, first item, Sky Guardian Helmet as a priority, 7 minutes into the game. Kind of surprised.
Yeah, now honestly, okay, looking at the items here, having one item on Harip is good, but having Lolia's 2 items, oh, that's not good depending on which side you're standing on. But again, having a lot of critical damage as well as having the sustain from your lifesteal, oh, this does not look good. Look at Zaku's, his HP is too low to do anything, and Asia goes in!
Oh, Asia with the Tyrant's Rage to catch Lolios, he is able to get out here, but the tier 1 still falls. Demon Kai goes in, he's got the Radiant Armor, and they're collapsing on them as well. Lolios pushing out forward, finally gives his life, but they're so low. RSG MY, they have to back out. Zap says, oh no, I'm dead, I don't have my bodyguard. And Lunatics, they are able to fight back.
For better or for worse, Lolios flickers forward. He goes and he does the damage. This time he died, sure, but you know, he can try again. He can retry. For now, Team Lunatics, it looks like they're starting to break the shield coming in from RSG MY, but is it enough? 2K gold is still on RSG MY. Can they recover? Can Demon Kite win this 50-50 that looks like a 70-30 here?
Yep, they definitely need to kite this out, but Chen, he's diving the back lines, getting zoned out by Zap. Stone comes in, but Asia gets a 3-man Tyrant's Rage. Penalty zone used as well, but Nato, he's getting bursted down. Nothing he can do. Lolios mows them all down bit by bit. He's still alive, and now with the hard scar coming in, Zakus doing a fantastic job slowing him down, but the damage has been done. It is pretty much over here in this fight.
Lolios, please don't change. Just be yourself. Be who you are. Be the front flicker that you are. RSG MY, they quickly recovered, and I feel like Team Lunatics, they had a very big shot to do well. They had everything, but they just couldn't really stop the damage that was coming in from RSG MY, and I kind of feel like it's just because the team fight was more messy than they anticipated. Like RSG MY, they were kind of like, okay, you go to the top side, I'm going to the bottom, I'm going to flank from the side. So they weren't really sure how are they going to approach the fight.
Well, it looked a little bit messy, but all things considered, it's still in the controls of RSG MY. But seeing how things are going here for now, it feels like there's a lot of things that Lunatics needs to try to overcome here, right? Look at how oppressive Repo is. And look at everyone from beside RSG MY. Like, everyone can threaten Team Lunatics in this situation right now.
Right now, they have been able to kill Lolios, Stone, as well as Repo. Repo is the only tanky one that they've managed to kill so far. I'm just worried that they don't have enough damage right now. The Lord coming in down bot.
Yeah, this is going to be very important for them as well. If they are able to hold on, it's going to be good. But Demon Kai trying to throw himself as a bait, but Lunatics not taking it at all. But Asia from the side, thinking I had a nice flag, but where's the follow-up? Stone flickers back out as well. Hardcore comes in to try and slow them out. Lolios is going to give chase. The penalty zone catches them, stops them in his track, but the damage from Lolios, a little bit too much to handle. Double kill for him. And now, Lunatics, they will lose an inhibitor, and RSG, they continue to push the second one as well. Team Lunatics, do they want to make a bounce back for this? No, they will not. They need the numbers advantage. Zach is 5 seconds on the sidelines, about to respawn. And RSG, they have the damage, and they are going to try and threaten this. Crystal being poked a little bit more, but he's about to say, you know what, Lolios, take a chill pill. Play it safe. We have the numbers advantage.
Right now, dude, RSG MY right now looks very, very good. At this point, it's all about if they made some kind of mistake, man. If they made some kind of mistake, yeah, it's. I mean, I don't know, even if they do make a mistake, because I'm just worried they don't have enough damage. That's legit the only thing, because they're really hoping for Detto and maybe even to extend Yuna to out-damage RSG MY. But you saw in the previous engagement coming in from Lunatics, they started the fight. They got Zeph. And the thing is, somehow, some way, still, Lolios did way more damage than 3 or 4 members of them combined.
It's a big problem, right? Like, they just don't have that, you know, marksman potential. Dato was supposed to do that. Immediately countered coming in from Demon Kai. First item, Radiant Armor, to deal with it. Repo now also after the Athena Shield. They feel like Chen and Yuna is not that big of a threat to actually whittle them down. And this is starting to become a problem here, because slowly but surely, RSG MY, with this 7K net worth lead, is going to try and close out this game. And at this stage, the draft pretty much won in the hands of RSG MY just like that.
Yeah, right now 7K gold lead, 13 kills to 3. Doesn't look good for Lunatics. The only way that I can see that could win it for Lunatics that's still not that good enough is that if Isha catches like 5. And I don't think that will ever happen just because the Angela doesn't have to be close to the fight, right? Angela could just stay far, far away. And then even if you catch someone out, Zeph can just help them out. With that extra shield, I doubt they'll have enough damage to really close it out.
Agreed. But at the same time here, it feels like Team Lunatics, they need to try and buy time for Zakus to build out those potential life-threatening items here on this Valeer. So far, only having the Ice Queen one and Glowing one, it feels like it's not going to be enough. And especially now, with the Lord already pushing in, they need to clear this up quickly. RSG, they're not going to let them off the hook here. Demon Kite waiting for the right moment. He's getting zoned out as well. Dato forced to use the Salmon Force to clear off the Lord. Lodeo's already finished off the inhibitor, but the collapse comes in. Penalty zone for Repo, missing the Mark Chen, also missing the Chimpton's Arch as well. But as Loleo goes in, he gives him down, he takes him out, and he now focuses on the Crystal. Finally the collapse, but it is too late as they close out the game, taking down the Crystal. RSGMY 2-0 Team Lunatics.
This is a good day for RSG fans.